We're here today at the Sallisaw Animal Care Facility and No-Kill Animal Shelter in Sallisaw, Oklahoma. We've got some fantastic stories of recovery today, and we're going to introduce you to some dogs who are looking for their forever homes. Here with Lewis Brown at the Sallisaw Animal Care Facility. And Lewis, we have Lucy here. She's been playing in the mud a little bit today, so she's a little dirty. What else can you tell us about Lucy?
Okay. Well, Lucy is a Rottie Shepherd mix. She's 4 to 5 years old, and she has been fixed and have her rabies shots. We found her on North Dogwood around October 8th was the day we picked her up. No owner, so she's up for adoption, and she gets well with the other dogs in the yard.
All right, Lewis, we have Lynn here. What can you tell us about Lynn?
Well, Lynn, we got in Tuesday on November 2nd. The people that found her 2 days before, just wandering on the street on South Elm, 800 block. She'll be up for adoption tomorrow, and she's had her shots. And then she's 6 months, and we'll soon get her surgery done to be spayed.
Okay, so we're here now with Penn, and Penn, he's pretty excited. He likes to play. What else can you tell us about Penn?
Well, Penn was picked up Sunday at SLPT. We're thinking somebody dropped him off at the gate at the shelter. No one was here. Other than that, that's all we know. He's about 2 to 3 years old. He's a Shepherd mix.
And he's a live wire, isn't he?
Yes, he is, but I think he's going to be a great dog for somebody who adopts him.
Then he's available for adoption now?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
If you've been following When You Give a Dog a Home, you may recognize Reba. Reba was found a few weeks ago in very poor shape, and we are very happy to report that she has now found her forever home.
So we're here with Dr. Paula Haraway, and Dr. Haraway, this is National Senior Pet Month this month. So what can you tell our viewers, sort of the necessities of having a senior pet, doing their checkups and being able to take care of them? You know, a senior pet's going to have a little bit different needs than a younger pet will.
Right, right. When you have a senior pet, which they are wonderful, you know, I particularly love to take the seniors because a lot of people are so obsessed with having a puppy and the younger dogs, and I just get so much enjoyment out of providing a home for the older animals. So they do have some special needs. Nothing, you know, if you get one that you're already aware of the health needs of that animal, then you can usually follow up on that. A lot of the dogs that we get here at the shelter or that people adopt, you know, you don't have a lot of history on them. So getting a kind of a thorough workup in the beginning to make sure, having a veterinary appointment to just kind of check out their general health. And if all that seems good, then basically having providing a special senior diet, because there are a lot of qualities about that senior diet that are important to the older dogs. They don't need all of the same vitamins and minerals that a young growing pup does, and it's just sort of taxes their organs to go through all of that. So a senior diet is probably one of the most important things. The other thing, and you would notice this when they go for their veterinary checkup, teeth can be a problem. A lot of them have not had proper dental care through their life, so sometimes that needs to be addressed. Other than that, just providing a good home that's really suitable to them. They usually have very little needs, you know, they just are. That's the reason I like them so much. They're really easy to care for. And sometimes if you have an older one and you are interested in bringing a younger dog into the picture, into your family, I've seen a lot of cases where that really rejuvenates them, and they're great. They're great with a younger dog. The younger dogs learn from the older dogs.
Wow.
Amazingly, yes. So they're just a great pet to have.
Are older dogs more susceptible to certain illnesses, say diabetes or anything like that?
Yes, they can be. That would be part of the blood workup when you have a check in the beginning. But really, if you watch for signs like what we call polyuria, polydipsia, if they drink a lot and urinate a lot, that would be one sign of that. Or you know, anything, vomiting, anything out of the ordinary. If you have just any regular signs of illness. There's some other metabolic related diseases, you know, and usually most of them are very manageable. So those are the kind of things to watch for in your older pet.
If a pet owner has an older pet, is it recommended to have more frequent vet visits than if the pet's younger?
You can do your regular annual visits unless something pops up, you know, and most of the time, unless you see signs of something or changes in their diet, drastic changes in their weight. If they get into a situation of like having chronic heart failure, which is very normal and very treatable, they might start gaining its fluid in their abdomen or breathing, you know, changes in their breathing pattern, things like that to watch for in your older pet. And so much of it is very easily treatable.
Well, thank you so much for all your advice and helping educate pet owners.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The Salisaw Animal Care Facility is a no-kill animal shelter located in Salisaw, Oklahoma. Call the Salisaw Animal Care Facility at 918-775-6241 if you would like to adopt one of the dogs featured in this episode, or if you would like to volunteer at the shelter.